Hi, friends. Welcome to day 3. Today we're going to read one chapter, not two, just one, so we can fill in some parts of our paper. If you've been filling out your paper, we're looking at this one. Remember, you can also use Post-its or your own paper or anything that mom or dad has at home that you think is acceptable. We're also reading Mr. Granite is from Another Planet. We are today on chapter number 5. Goo Goo Gaga. It is page number 30, if you're following along. We were just about to get on our exercise bikes the next morning when the school secretary, Mrs. Patty, made an announcement over the intercom. Teachers, please do not throw your teacups around the teacher's lounge. Thank you. That was weird, I thought. Okay, pals, said Mr. Granite, it's time for language arts, so start pedaling. We all started pedaling, but we didn't learn anything about language arts because we'll never believe in 1,100,000 years who walked through the door that very moment. Nobody. Because if you walked into the door, it would probably hurt. But you'll never believe who walked into the doorway. You're never going to guess who it is. It's so good. Are you ready? It was our old teacher, Mrs. Daisy. She was with her husband, Mr. Mackey, who's our reading teacher. We haven't seen Mrs. Daisy since we graduated from 2nd grade in June. Mrs. Daisy, we all shouted. Mrs. Daisy, said Mr. Granite, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company? Look how cute they are. That's grown-up talk for, what are you doing here? Oh, I miss my kids, she replied. We miss you too, said Andrea, the big brown-noser that she is. Mrs. Daisy was holding something in her arms, but we couldn't see what it was because it was all wrapped up in a pink blanket. Did you bring us a present? I asked. Well, not exactly, said Mr. Mackey. It's a baby, you dumbhead, shouted Andrea. Mrs. Daisy had her baby. All the girls rushed over to look, as if having a baby was like a big deal. What's her name? Andrea asked. Jackie, said Mrs. Daisy. Jackie Mackey. Of course, her name rhymes, right? What a lovely name, Emily said. She's so beautiful. Oh, she's so adorable, Andrea said. She stinks, I said, holding my nose. I think Jackie just pooped, said Mr. Mackey. We'll change her diaper in a minute. I wasn't going to go near that thing, especially after it pooped. But all the girls were coochie, coochie, coochie cooing over, saying goo, 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 ga, ga, ga to Jackie Mackey. All babies say goo, goo, ga, ga. Nobody knows why. It must be the first rule of being a baby, I think. I think Jackie looks just like you, Mrs. Daisy, said Emily. No, said Andrea. I think Jackie looks just like you, Mr. Mackey. Well, I think she looks just like Mr. Klutz, I said, because she's bald as a balloon. Arlo, that's mean, said Andrea. Well, it's true. All babies look alike anyway. Jackie Mackey started drooling. Then she started blowing spit bubbles. Then she put her foot in her mouth and started sucking on her toes. I thought it was pretty disgusting, but the girls thought it was really cute. I know if I started drooling in school, blowing spit bubbles, and sucking on my toes, nobody would think that was cute. I would probably get kicked out of school. Wah! Jackie Mackey cried. Wah! I think she bit her own foot, I said. Jackie might be pooping some more, said Mrs. Daisy. We'd better go now. Babies are weird. That's not a happy baby, huh? Not so much. So today, when you're filling out your paper, there really wasn't a ton going on here today, and that's okay. Sometimes you'll read your story and it just won't have anything extra to fill in. You can fill in if you think if you found another main character, but I think those characters were just coming in and coming out. I don't think they were main characters. Hopefully you enjoyed the chapter today, and I'll see you tomorrow.